prepared. The impacts will be far-reaching and very widespread. Power outages are possible as far inland as Wisconsin. Pretty amazing when you think of the magnitude of the system.
Well, we have an army of crews on the ground bringing you in-depth live reports and expert analysis you won't find anywhere else. Our coverage of Hurricane Sandy continues right here, right now on Dateline.
So that's a gust.
It's a blowing.
Thanks for joining us on this extended edition of Dateline. I'm
Okay, check
And on
this
the
out.
other tab, Hurricane Sandy strengthening and taking aim on the Northeast. Preparations, they should already be made, and we are just hours away now from landfall. But conditions are going to be deteriorating all day long, and then they'll be sticking around for a long time too, Nick.
And continuing to follow just a widespread area, 50 million people directly in the path of this very large, unprecedented storm, but millions of others, hundreds of miles inland, in cities even such as Chicago, will feel this impact.
That's right. So here's the latest headlines on Sandy. President Barack Obama held a live briefing about 10 minutes ago. He urged citizens to heed warnings to evacuate. He says power crews and other federal workers are on the ground to help in recovery, but they can't help the power crews until the winds die down.
West Virginia governor is declaring a state of emergency. The state's Emergency Operations Center will coordinate statewide assistance to cities, counties, and emergency responders.
And all limited access highways in Connecticut just closed to non-emergency vehicles.
Well, one of the hard-hit areas so far has been New Jersey. Let's
Right.
head over to Mike Seidel now in Point Pleasant Beach, New Jersey, as the water continues to rise, but it's
That's the
probably
best
not
part.
really where we're going to find it yet, Mike.
So funny.
No, it got up into the dune this morning, and now it's set to come over the dune tonight at high tide. That's 8 to 8:30 up and down the coast. Down the beach, Manitowoc, we have a crew down there, and the wave action has eaten away at the
Eating
dunes.
sand,
Now,
sir.
local officials think some of those homes are going to be literally washed into the sea with high tide tonight because they don't have that protection around them anymore. That's about 6 miles down the coast, and that's the kind of scenes we're going to see as we certainly get up tomorrow morning, and then into Wednesday as we get some sunshine and we go up and down the coast, probably by helicopter, to see what kind of damage we've had. The beaches, no doubt, are going to take a big hit. Could be the biggest hit on record as far as the amount of erosion, the amount of damage. Now, many of these beaches have punishment projects, but that can only go so far when you have a storm like this. This is a nice wide dune, about 25 yards.
Why can't he hold on to a
But,
pole or
the
something?
elevation
Who
is
goes
about
up and
2
sits down
feet
if it's
more
like that?
water, and it's going to go over
I mean,
here.
there's a big pole right
These
there. You should be
properties here
hanging
where
out
we
with
are,
that.
these hotels are up a little bit. We're not overly concerned at this point about water getting into these first floor rooms. Most of those are elevated. And as we look and scan the roofs around the area, we always look for the flapping shingles to give an indication of the first signs of some minor damage. We don't see that at this point. And the power, at least here where we are at this point of Point Pleasant Beach, is still on. But these winds continue to ramp up, feeling more like it did during Irene last year, at the end of August, on the Outer Banks of North
I think
Carolina.
you should fly a
We're going
kite.
to line it out right here, Nick, throughout the afternoon and evening, and keep you updated as the wind continues to ramp up. Now let's go to Carl Parker. They are the expert area to give us the latest on the storm. And Carl, I was watching the satellite loop, and I know they're saying 18 miles an hour, but it looks like it's moving faster than that. And if it could come in before high tide, that would help things a little bit.
Yeah, it certainly would. The high tide's going to be around 8 o'clock tonight, 9 o'clock tonight, depending on where you
Let's
are.
see if we can
And it
speed
does
it up
look
for
like it's
you.
coming in more quickly, probably now about 4 to 5 hours from coming in. It looks like the speed has increased to somewhere between 25
See, I love it.
30 miles per
Don't
hour.
be stupid, get out. I
From
love him.
University of Wisconsin, and you can see that convective cores
It just
within
says
this
it
area,
like it needs to be
thunderstorms near the
said.
center,
Plain
very
and
much
simple.
intact, so
You
it
should be
certainly
calling
has
everybody
retained,
nitwits and
its
morons,
tropical
too.
characteristics. There's been a
Maybe.
big push of water that's been occurring with that long fetch of wind. That has been pushing into the
Same
coast
stupid heads.
well ahead of this storm, and now the winds are going to catch up. Even though we've got this push that's occurring right now, the winds are actually coming down from the north and not helping that out, but that's going to change as the core of the storm gets closer. Everything is going to begin to converge right on the coast there, and I'll show you the radar picture now. This is the high resolution radar. Here is the coastline, so there is Long Island right there. Here is the Jersey coastline right in here, that's Delaware Bay, and there is the Delmarva. You can see where the storm is, and now it does appear that it's probably about between 4 and 5 hours from coming into New Jersey, and already we've got these banding features that are out ahead of that, and within